Tes 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 1 2 3. Balik lagi bareng TAKO Ninja. Let's go. Kita kembali ke Hogwarts Legacy. Legacy. Lag gak sih? Anjir gayanya goks. Level sudah 20 ya GY. Nah, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ih. Mendingan gak sih? Akhir. Ini gue sekarang mau farming ini. Farming tanaman gua, bray. Memfarming tanaman gua. Mana tanaman gua? Melo seed ambil sama ini demantik. Lumayan bro, demantik bro. Udah berarti kita lanjut ke misinya ya guys ya. Cek gear dulu. Kosong ya. Tampilan udah luxury ya kan. Ini dulu aja deh. Kita main story-nya dulu sampai kebuka semua dulu deh. Si Profesor Fig. Ting. Wah, ini sudah mulai jadi ramuan teh kita, bro. Anjir, bikinnya kayak di Harry Potter kita. Aja ada teka-teki fucking bullshit.
Leave me be. What do you want?
Lumos.
Udah ribet-ribet kupu-kupunya di mana ini? Ya ada teka-teki angka pintu di mana ya? Teka-teki pintu angka. Oh ini dia, bray. Ini bray. Kalem. Yum. spell sudah banyak ya, ini karena gue side missionnya gue farmingin offline ya, jadi udah banyak. Master Fig.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too.
Yes, bentar ya,
He
ngecek
asked me
aman
to
nggak
meet
nih?
him and then told me to take the toast
Why would you want to take toast?
to a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
Come on.
Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
You
I did.
found the
And because
pages.
Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised?
Shall we?
Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Waduh,
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way.
ini kayaknya mau
And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits
explore
us there.
Momentos bersama
Professor
Epic
Rackham.
Momentos.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Loh, ini kan kita udah explore sendiri kan ya? Oh iya, dibawa
To
ke sini.
think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Anjay. Anjay.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course,
The Hogwarts.
Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yeah.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It
Pede
looks
gua sama
familiar.
anakku loh.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Otre, Profesor Pig. Wih, ruangan apa nih? Persiapan. Untung udah gue buka, tapi ternyata masih kurang juga anjing. Untung udah gue buka, bray. Kalau enggak makin jauh lagi perjalanan kita. Oh, itu bisa pergi lagi ya, domainnya tuh kagak hilang bro, bisa dimasukin lagi bro. Aku jadi takut di Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Nabrak tuh. Sun bakar tower, siap. Sun bakar tower. Sun bakar
Over
tower, Sun.
here.
Otre.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Banyak banget cuy.
Quickly now.
Accio!
It's a charge right into their mist. Oh.
Oh, kita delusion, pakai delusion. Siap, bray. Gua tarik-tarik aja, brats.
I have a brother who worked for Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. What was that? Who's there? There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Nothing has been.
Si Vic kemana, Profesor Vic, cuk? Jangan bikin masalah, bro.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so. You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Anjing, delusion gua udah gua naikin, bray. Ini nih yang witch ini nih serem nih. Yang witch ini loyalis sentinel nih, anjing.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Who's there?
Revelio.
Dapat achievement dulu. Oh, tenang, bro. Elkopet. Nah, kayak ini. Oh, kita udah bisa bikin ini, bro. Udah bisa bikin gemnya, bro.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I'll snap that wand, and you
I will make Accio!
Ya gue ya. Oke, serius gue. Try again. Enggak gue.
As to be believed, you've taken to increasing the beast population. Where do you find the time?
I will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this. You won't stop me. Accio! Confront! Not. Oh, very good. Accio! Just you! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! A miss! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Pity! Not quite! Accio! Easily dive. Leviosa! Enough of this nonsense! Expelliarmus! Confringo! I've been fighting since before you were born. Leviosa! Accio!
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Anjing profesornya GG juga, bro. Profesor sakit.
Revelio.
Sabar, prop. Ini nyari ini dulu. Nyari item dulu, prop. Si prop buru-buru amat. Kalem atuhnya.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Wanjay.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long. If the rumors are to be believed, you...
Welcome to Sanvakar's Tower.
Revelio. Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, You've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Anjing kabur.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Ngapa minum dulu lau?
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
Revelio. The first trial. Ngapain first trial? Waduh.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Dapat equip mah.
Revelio.
Ada chest, ada TAKO. Ada chest, ada TAKO. Aduh. Kurang. Wait. Oh, emang turun, Bray. Kaget bro. Anjay, mekaniknya boleh-boleh. Yoi. Aduh, nih mah lawan robot, Bray. Ini mah Pix lawan robot. Save dulu kali ya, karena udah dapat item attack, Bray. Save dulu kali ya. Slepet.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Duit lagi. Anjing, duit lagi, bray. Item lah. Item lah, brats. Selalu tengok kanan, selalu tengok kiri. Karena selalu siapa tahu ada item.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Mampus gua mas.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Confringo!
Kenapa easy gini ya? Ini susah goblin tadi. Intinya ini akan susah kalau keroyokan dah gua mah. Selama nggak keroyokan mah aman, bro.
Revelio!
Kamu mau tipu-tipu saya?
What have the keepers planned for me?
Mau tipu-tipu saya kamu? Mau tipu-tipu saya kamu, ha? Enak kalau salah. Pasti ada something good, bray. Nambahin attack lagi gua sama guns. Attack gua 145 macem-macem. Dadah. Save dulu, save. Bye. Itemnya udah bagus soalnya. Pokoknya item attack gua butuhnya. Nggak ada item defense, bro.
These look familiar.
Sebentar, gua ke bawah dulu.
Revelio!
Apakah ada something good yang diumpetin? Tidak ada.
Accio!
Ngemput. Jatuh sampis bet.
Was it Accio? Accio!
banget lagi itemnya anjing.
Accio.
Bodoh amat.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Ini mah lawan raja gua fix.
More statues.
Gua bilang di apa bro?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Terlalu easy gua bilang.
Not
juga.
making this easy on me.
Nah kan? Terlalu easy, bray. Tolonglah. Hard mode ini anjing.
Accio!
Tadi oke nggak dikasih peti di bawah, cuma biasanya dia nih suka.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
But where?
Accio! Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Gimana caranya gue bawa ke sana ya? Lah, GG juga gue. Sabar. Berpikir.
Accio! What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Balik lagi. Standar teka-tekinya dibilang standar. Ya enggak sih?
Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Ya? Peti sayang cuy itu cuy.
Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio.
Terlalu easy, tapi malah nggak dapet apa-apa.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Malah dapet sarung tangan busuk. The game bell is back. Halo Poltase, welcome to the TAKO Universe Multiverse Freedom. Anjing, sorry Pol, baru baca Pol. Apa emang baru? Udah nggak gembel bro, udah gembel, udah luxury sekarang. Lu lihat dulu nih, luxury. Pakai jas bray sekarang bray. Udah sakti dia.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to
Udah
get the
sakti nih
platform
gua.
to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Lah gue tadi datang dari sono kan ya? Lah udah ketutup, bagaimana sih ini? Bagaimana? Waduh kaget gua anjay.
Revelio.
Peti mana peti? Wait.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Anjing, sakit banget bro.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Buset dah. Slow lah bro.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Mampus.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Wow, Allahu Akbar, sakit bener. Sakit bener, brats.
Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ah!
Expelliarmus.
Terlalu easy gaming, gua mah terlalu GG. Tenang, mukanya serem amat kayak peot. Gitu jadinya, balik ke Humsdul. Oke, baiklah Poltase. Terima kasih sudah mampir, anjing. Terlalu GG gua mana. Ada bunyi apa lagi tuh?
Revelio.
Terlalu GG, bro. Tidak mungkin gua mah. Alumni Monster Hunter, bro. Peti, mana peti, bray? Peti, nggak ada peti, bray. Oh, belum wakbar, kaget gua. Loh.
Accio.
Gua harus ke
Accio.
Oh, tapi ini jatuh ya. Oh, gitu. Bodoh amat.
Accio.
Aduh, kagak naik statusnya, anjing. Statusnya nggak naik, bro. Standar aja, sama aja, anjing.
Accio. Revelio.
Lah, terus di sononya gimana gua?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Terlalu apa ya, anaknya itu terlalu gay. Ketika bullshit gini, guys. Ini berat.
Revelio.
Waduh, lawan raja ini mau udah dikasih darah gini udah pasti lawan raja, bro. Selepet. Kalau udah dikasih darah gini mah kemungkinan lawannya raja, bro. Serem, bro. Serem, bro.
Revelio.
Lawan raja, bro. Serem, bro. Iya. Ini dia ya, guys, ya. Belum. Kan lawan raja ini mah, bray. Kan gua bilang
Look
apa?
at this. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo.
Buset dah.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Woi, kalem lah anjing.
Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Mati lu. Macem-macem. Kan gua bilang apa lawan raja, bray.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso.
Akbar. Sakit banget, bro.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Anda, ha?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Terlalu easy. Itu mah dikasih darah gratisan ini mah, Bray. Tenang, Bray. Easy, Bray. Hard mode easy.
What a relief.
Udah tahu gue mau pasti lawan bos easy. Iya, enak sih ini. Lifestyle battle enak ini. Gameplay battle enak. Terlalu jago gue jadi.
I'm rather pensive.
Save dulu gak sih? Lumayan dikasih poison gratisan. Poison gratisan gitu. Searching dulu yang lucu-lucu dulu. Ah, anjing lah. Jelek mulu anjing. Item kacamata. Ya ilah. Tong. Intinya main hard adalah farming. Udah gampang, main hard adalah farming intinya, bro. Ini ancient magic ya? Ancient magicnya dia ya?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
Itu ancient magicnya dia tuh. Bisa nge-build up sesuatu, Bray.
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday.
Oh, babinya tuh.
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Oh, ini awalnya nih pasti nanti dia jadi judgment.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit,
Pasti
Isadora.
penjahat dah
Tell
yang
us
jadi
about your
defense
travels.
the Dark Arts-nya.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Yang defense the Dark Arts tuh pasti kagak jelas dosennya deh. Jahat pasti.
Another memory.
Pasif pensiun.
Now to find a way out of here.
Oh, cabut dari sini. Oh, gitu.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Baliknya ke map chamber. Itu penjaga-penjaga yang jagain si Marley-nya kayaknya. Apa nggak langsung bilang aja sih profesor ya dia pengen apa ya? Ngerti juga. Bebasan diri anjing mapnya keren banget.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Have you seen before? Have you seen before? Have I seen you before?
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
Goblin.
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am,
You should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Berkedebra. Sama. Summer. Anthem ya? Apa sih musim gugur, musim gugur. Anjay. Gak. Waduh. Banyak juga nih. Banyak juga.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
Buset, banyak bro questnya langsung bro. Kebuka bro, langsung bro, banyak bro. Pilih yang mana bro, questnya bro. Kolektrol Boyeges. Boyeges. Adjustment from Albiwix. Ini dulu kali ya. Enggak, itu side mission. Kita kalau lagi live ini aja deh. Ini apa nih? Nah, ini Alamora, ini yang penting, bro. Alamora, kita butuh Alamora. Alamora. Alhamura. Kita butuhnya Alhamura.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alhamura, mana Alhamura? Lanjut. Tuh 0 1 2. Oh, nolnya yang itu nih. Nah. 6. Berarti dia butuh 5. Tuh 0 berarti 1 2 3 4 5. Butuh yang yang gitu tuh. Spider. Ada di mana masalah yang satu lagi, Bray?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Poin Slytherin berapa tuh? Ngaruh gak sih gua? Nggak kelihatan ya. Ih. Terlalu iji gitu. Anjing jelek cu. Kenapa sih kok Goldinu sih? Gue pengen yang Alhamora anjay. Oh ini di sini.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
Woi Tasko kita mabar halo
my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use
Udah
your
beli
help
lo?
with something.
Gimana?
You
Udah
see
beli
that
udah main belum?
curious statue over there? Watch
Kalau
what
belum
happens
main
when
ya
that
sama
light
aja.
changes from day to night.
Udah beli apa? Udah beli udah main?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village,
belum sih.
Those curious
Standar.
statues have
Baru
begun
mau beli
appearing
ntar
about the
kapan?
castle.
Belum mau beli di mana di
A fair
Drakuli.
number have been strewn around Hogsmeade.
Tapi seru banget sih Masle asli
Someone, it
game.
seems, is
Coba
trying
deh
to
kalau lu
torment
fans
me.
beratnya.
You see, that day in
Bukan fans,
Hogsmeade,
nggak mesti fans berat ya. Maksudnya lu ngikutin Harry Potter, terus suka open world, terus grafiknya bagus, senang grafik bagus, game AAA udah nih
This
cocok
one
udah.
took the form of a Terimakasih.
Gameplay berantemnya juga nggak terlalu susah,
Terimakasih.
padahal gue nih yang hard level difficulty.
Yes, terrifying creature that
Sumpah
can
seru
see
banget
the
dah, pokoknya
future.
dah.
Wholly unnerving.
Parah.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are
Kayak apa jadinya?
The
Pesulap
moons,
abu-abu
I
lagi absen bang. Halo
assume,
bang
are an
Snow, welcome
uninspired
to the
play,
TAKO Universe Multiplayer
Some
Freedom.
jackanapes
Yoms,
use the
gue
boggart
lagi
to
jadi
learn my
pesulap abu-abu
greatest
lagi.
fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your
Seru
daring
banget sumpah game ini.
do against
Sumpah ini
those
gue bisa,
trolls in
gue pengen bikin
Hogsmeade has gained you a
reviewnya ya.
reputation for
Bikin short video gitu
fearlessness.
gue bikin reviewnya nih.
Second, as
Sumpah deh.
macabre
Gue mau jadi
as
marketingnya Harry Potter
Terimakasih
juga mau
is,
deh. Sumpah game
most would find my fear of them unwarranted.
keren bet keren
You,
gitu.
however, have seen how they affect me. I'm I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Anjay. I have to happy. I don't want get in trouble. What's it for me? What's it's for me? What is in for me aja.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster.
Coba serang gurunya.
And I took advantage of it.
Bacot mulu nih si Gadul.
Everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Gurunya bacot masalahnya. Alhamdulillah, kita dapat alhamdulillah. Bisa buka kunci jadi maling ya, Bang. Kita bisa jadi maling sekarang ya, Bang. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Jadi maling ilegal. Repero nggak usah, ini jangan ini aja nih. Mana Alhamora gua anjay? Udah ada deh ini auto ya. Katanya kagak ada penaltinya ya kalau berbuat jahat. Iya katanya kalau gua belum dapat berbuat jahat sih, belum dapat spell-spell yang berbuat jahat. Yang Avadikdavra gitu belum dapat gua.
Halo Hamora.
3 spell terlarang tuh belum dapat gua. Nah, ini gimana sih? Anjing caranya gimana, Bos? Use to move, spark and rotate the details. Buat considering gear and area. Enggak gitu. Mana sih anjing? Use to move the spark and rotate the details until both corresponding gears are active to release the lock. Gimana caranya, Bambang? Apa indikasinya?
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
In the moon.
Halo Hamora.
Aduh, manual semua. Kenapa ya, Bang? Kenapa manual semua? Langsung aja gitu, kenapa, Bang?
Revelio.
Cari peti-peti. Farming gaming. Bilang jadi maling gua mah orangnya. Maling ilegal. Iya enggak, diajarinnya jadi maling sama gurunya, bro. Dapet. Pokoknya apa aja looting, bray, kita di sini, bray. Alhamdulillah lagi. Ah, itemnya busuk. Item busuk.
Revelio.
Ada Revelio. Oh, ini pick up. Gimana? Cari patung monyet. Kita harus disuruh cari patung monyet. Aduh, level 2. Anjing. Kemana lagi, bro? Iya, tahu gua ah.
Revelio.
Waduh, ada gurunya, bray. Anjing, gua harus kemana ya?
Revelio.
Oh, ke situ kan gua. Apa naik lagi gak sih gua?
Aloha Mora.
Kenapa manual semua sih, Bang? Anjing, lagi kayak gitu bisa ketangkep juga loh. Sampis banget bangsat. Gua kira nggak bisa ketangkep, anjing. Sampis.
Revelio.
Ulang lagi aja gua mah, anjay. Oh enggak, ding.
Aloha Mora.
Cakep. Let's go. Save dulu. Save dulu nggak sih? Nah, cakep.
Revelio.
Anjay, dapet topi. GG Gaming. Yo, kayak gembel. Yoms.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
It's still early. Perhaps Dylan.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Ikutin sono. Anjing level 2 bangsat. Udah gua bawa ke sono. Gila, untung gua upgrade yang ini dulu. Kalau nggak susah, Bray, misi yang ini, Bray. Stealth modenya nih harus gua.
That had better not be another student I commanded at once.
Babi. Gak lihat gua ada itu orang, anjing. STD nggak lihat gua ada di situ orang. Anjing, dari sini lagi, Bang.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha, Mora.
Anjing, ada lagi beginian.
Points.
Revelio.
Mampus dia pada kesini nggak tuh? Modar, gue modar. Nggak, susah gue ketahuan udah gue upgrade spellnya, bray. Tenang aja, bray. Dia ngapain datang ke sini ya, si goblok.
You can't imagine how inconvenient life was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
On my authority, you're clearly up to no good.
Anjing. Susah juga nih yang ini. Yang penting udah keambil semua, bray. Ini tuh penting nggak keulang ngambil lagi gitu. Ini untungnya aman gitu.
What are you up to now? There are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Kiki banget gua, anjay.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on
Anjing.
Revelio.
Si anjing apain di situ? Deks. Kabur langsung gua sama orangnya. Serempet.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
If I wait time, I bet I know.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Anjay. Level 21, naik level gak gue? Ini harusnya udah bisa dibuka nih gue nih. 13, berarti ini berapa nih? Tuh 2, 3. Tuh 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tambah 5, 13, 0. 0 yang itu berarti tuh. Oke. Bawah 14, 3. Yang ini masih itu gambarnya, yang itu ya berarti. Tuh 2, 2 tambah 5. 5 biar jadi 14, 9. Tuh 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sini. Ular berbisa. Iji Gimang. Wih.
Revelio.
Anjay, solar protect ini nih kacamata hitam nih, GG kayaknya nih. Berapa kacamata itu? Anjay. Anjay. Anjing tua banget tapi tetep jangan ada gini aja. Nah.
Revelio. Revelio.
Level 2 masalahnya, bray.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Oh, bisa turun, bro. Bisa turun, bro.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Easy. Intinya kita sudah bisa Alhamora. Searching
Revelio.
dulu sini. Sudah ada. Lah.
Handy resource indeed.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Duit atau enggak? Poison.
Revelio.
Kita ngapain lagi? Quest. Descendio. Flipindo. Ini dulu dah. Go to the beast class. Go to the beast. Go to the beast. Hippogriff, I'm coming.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Anjing, ngaso dulu, bray. Begin.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin.
Yes, Professor
Hello,
Howin.
I'm Poppy.
Hello.
Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone.
Good
now,
work, everyone.
Let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Apa koceng?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Anjir, berani-berani lawan kita dia. Macem-macem ente.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Gemei.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Gemei.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoy it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
Yes,
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Hippogriff, let's go.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really?
Really?
Well, thank you. I think.
Thank you.
As I said, we think alike. pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
It's just ahead.
Stand back.
Ayah, hipogrip. Hipogripku datang.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Ya,
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She's brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I will present.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Dapat dong gua. Hipogrif gua, bray. Anjing lah. Masih belum. Bajunya kureng-kureng semua, bro. Oke lah, mungkin sampai di situ aja streamingnya karena udah 2 jam juga. Gua lanjutin lagi nanti streamingnya, entah itu Harry Potter di next day, itu entah Harry Potter atau Genshin. Pokoknya gitu aja. Terima kasih yang buat udah nonton, walaupun sepi-sepi ya udahlah, nggak apa-apa lah ya. Ada Paul, ada Basle sama